Hello folks, this is the BlackWeasel, and today's One Piece chapter 847. This is kind of late at night because after Thanksgiving I had some food and then went to go buy some cheap games at Walmart. Anyways, now it's all over, so we're gonna go back to my normal life, my normal regular life, and go over One Piece. Now the name of the chapter is called 847, Luffy and Big Mom. Now this is a cover art of Kiro's birthday being celebrated by Rebecca, and we have King Riku in the back corner just looking, and he's crying to himself while all the doors are covered in him. We have a art of Kaiju, Sanji. Anyways, the scene changes. The scene takes place in the mirror world, the Brulee's house. Brule has a house inside of her mirror world, and Carrot says, "Bropro, Ribbit." She says, "Help, it's so hot up here." And someone says, "Ribbit, Ribbit." And Brule says, "Zip it, girl, you're hurting my ears." And it turns out that Carrot has been captured by Brule, and Carrot yells out, "Wah, don't eat me." And this talking crocodile says, "I want to eat humans, but I don't mind giving meat a shot." And Chopper gets captured. Chopper is also captured by Brule, and he says, "Let go of Carrot, Brule." Yeah, so those two guys got captured, and Carrot's about to be eaten alive. So this is a bad scene straight from the get-go. And Bing says, "She's not a real rabbit. It's obvious that she won't even taste that good." And the crocodile says, "Well, for reals? Okay, maybe I should change my mind then." And then Brule says, "Oh, shut up, you strange reindeer creature. You're going to join Mama's collection of strange beasts." And Chopper is thinking to himself, alright, somehow managed to make it up to this point. Since I'm in Heaven Point right now, it'll be easy for me to get out of these chains by simply transforming." And Chopper says, "Since it's been 6 hours since yesterday when I used it, I can even transform into Monster Point if needed." And somebody says, "Ribbit, Ribbit." And Carrot says, "I'm getting in the way. Pedro's gonna kill me." And then Brule says, "Once the exquisite soup is finished, in she goes." And Chopper says, "This is my chance." And the scene changes towards a Whole Cake Island in the capital of Sweet City. We had the Whole Cake Chateau, the library. And somebody says that a whole new world tends to be hidden inside books. And we have Big Mom, and she says, like this one, it even has a page on the rare man-eating lion that has the face of a man. And she's showing a book of how she says this little one is called a manticore. And apparently this manticore got captured by Big Mom because it's still talking right now because it says a loincloth. And Big Mom says 2 years ago it escaped out of Impel Down after Blackbeard's rumor ambush of the place. So apparently she knows that Blackbeard invaded Impel Down even though it's supposed to be kept a secret. So it's kind of like a surprising tale right there. She's showing the Vince Smoke brothers the story, and Ryuju as well. And Big Mom is showing another animal in the picture, and it turns out to be a unicorn that looks like a zebra. And Big Mom says this page is one of my favorites. A real live unicorn. It's a beauty, ain't it? And the unicorn says, "Nee." And Ryuju says, "Close, but more importantly, it's alive inside a book." And Big Mom says, the ones kept in this book will never age. But of course, the contents of the book don't just change every time you open it. And then somebody says, "Help! Help!" Big Mom said this library is filled with books like this that keep all kinds of rare creatures tucked away safely. And Jaji says, "Amazing." And Big Mom says, "This is the ability of Mon Didor, one of my very own children." So this is probably the book Normie fruit. Anyways, somebody is growling, and the Vince Smoke brothers are going inside someplace else. Now, Big Mom also says, my most recent addition to the collection include a centaur from Punk Hazard and a griffin that was found in the South Blue. Now, that centaur is supposed to be brown beard, and a griffin that is supposed to be a relative. I'm not sure what the griffin is. Anyway, somebody yells out, "Let me out, please!" And Yanji is looking at this with discontent. Ishinji is looking at discontent as well. Ryuju has a frown face along with Niji. Anyways, Big Mom says, in even something as cool as this, a hybrid of a long arm and a long leg human, known as the long-limbed human. Oh, that's goofy as hell. And Niji is getting shocked at this because he says she's even got humans of those things. And then Janji says, Big Mom, ever since entering this country, we witnessed an incredible level of diversity. And Big Mom says, well, of course, that's what my ultimate goal is. For Tableland, and Janji interrupts her, and he says, however, there's one recipe in particular that I have to yet witness in this land. I feel like it would be hard to miss them if they were around. And Janji says, I'm talking about the giants. And lo and behold, Big Mom has a very, very frowny face. She looks somewhat scary. And Janji says, for a country that boasts a population that includes every possible race out there, I have yet to see a single giant around. Oversized humans are the closest I've seen so far. And Big Mom says, really? Well, you probably just missed them. Anyways, somebody yells out, Mama, and then somebody says, Mama, we brought the 222 you asked for. And this guy was stuttering like a bitch on purpose. Like, it was not me who did it, I just did it because I was reading a quote. And anyways, Big Mom says, alright, well, unfortunately today is quite a busy day for me. I love to spend more time with you in this beautiful weather, but I must now go now. So have a lovely rest of the day. And Big Mom says, what's wrong? And one of the guards says, sorry, I'm just a bit nervous. And Big Mom still looks a little bit pissed off for no reason. And the soldier says, the Grimmer 66, they just look so cool, especially Lord Ishinji and Lady Riju. And Big Mom says, pipe down, you're a real idiot, aren't you? And your later fiction influenced you way too much. And somebody says, what's on the outside doesn't matter in the end. What the heck? That doesn't make any sense. And as the scene changes, within the whole cake tattoo, the prisoner library. And more Dior says, shit, I lost the page. Where did I put them again? And then one of the girls says, lady at page 55. And the candy man says, oh, I love how bad these kids look. Lickety. Oh, shit. Anyways, Nami yells out, what's with this room? Let me out. Where's my shower room? And Nami says, I'm dressing Mizuame, and it's pissing me off. And the guy says, aha. And Perisboro says, cuckoo, how sweet, a little candy girl. And she starts to notice, Perisboro, I don't know how to say it. And there is the eldest son says, here comes Mama. And the scene, and it's not Big Mom herself, but it is, it's just a Denon Mushi of Big Mom. And Big Mom says, long time no talk, Shaw Hat Luffy, so you finally come this far. And Nami says, I transponder snail, and Luffy yells out, Big Mom, let me out of here. I need to go back. I'll pick everything to get out of here if I need to. And Big Mom is laughing, and she says, still quite the lively one, I see. You didn't bring along your entire crew, so I thought you had forgotten our promise back on Fishman Island. And Luffy says, no, I'll definitely come to kick your ass one day, but right now I'm just here to get Sanji back. And Luffy yells out in a determined way. He says, if you want to fight, then get your ass over here, Big Mom. I'll fight you right here and now. And she laughs, ha 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 ha. And Big Mom says, don't get cheeky with me, kid. You're a mere grain of sand in the desert that just entered a new world. And it's kind of funny she says that because Crocodile tells Luffy how naive he is. Meanwhile, Crocodile lost a white beard. Anyways, Big Mom says, you better not order me around like that. How presumptuous of you. I don't even need to physically be there if I want you dead this instant. And her audience are laughing, and Big Mom said, if you simply give up on Sanji, I'll let you loose around this time around. The union between Sanji and Pudding really means a lot to me. Until everything wraps up smoothly, I'll have you two patiently waiting there. But if you do anything to uptake my upcoming joy... Big Mom says with a really, really ugly face, she said, then get ready to see hell. And then Big Mom said, do you remember back in Fishman Island, you devoured the entire batch of sweet candy that was supposed to be for me? And ended up giving me all the treasure you got from King Netum as a way of paying me back? And there's a flashback of Luffy saying, I'll give you all the treasure I got. I'm paying you back for the candy here and now. And she starts laughing. She says, and what do you think was hidden in that treasure? Ha ha ha. You better not ask for it back now. And Big Mom says the infamous legendary treasure box of Fishman Island, known as the Tamabako. And Big Mom says, now why the hell did Neptune decide to let go of that? It's one of those things, even worth it being called a national treasure. And I fall in love with that little box, so I'm going to let go of an incident involving the candy altogether. And I'm going to open in front of everyone at Tea Party 2. I mean, I'm so freaking excited. And Luffy says, shut up, Sanji ain't gonna marry. I hope that Big Mom realizes that that box is supposed to be a bomb of some sort. Luffy says, speaking of which, let me see Pudding, she's my friend. And Nami says, Luffy, don't tell her about Pudding. And Big Mom says, your friend? Ha ha ha, have you gone nuts? Why would the bride be friends with you, of all people? And Big Mom says, also little girl, I've been wondering. And Nami gets very, very shocked when Big Mom turns her direction towards her. Now Big Mom says, I heard that you killed Lola. Is that true? And Nami says, what? Lola is my friend. She gave me that very, very card as a symbol of friendship. And there's a flashback of Lola saying, whenever you get into big trouble, use this to go see Mama. And if you ever do see her, tell her I'm doing well. And then Nami says, Lola is doing well. This is a message from her that I've been told to pass to you. She did tell me that her mother was also a pirate, but I would never guess that it would be someone as big as the Yonkou Big Mom. And then Nami says, Lola told us that as long as we showed you the favorite card, you would definitely help us out. And Big Mom yells out, she says, quit bullshitting me. And Nami is very, very scared. And Big Mom says, who cares if she's doing well? Hell, love that if she really were dead. Tell me if you know what that damn kid is. I'll immediately say an assassin to get her and eliminated. I can't believe she still even think of us as family. And Big Mom says she truly has no idea how I feel. That kid is an imbecile. He rejected and ran from one of my most crucial planned political marriages of all time. And Nami said, what? And then Big Mom says, I'll never forgive her. And there's a flashback of Lola saying, I'll offer myself as a bride, especially for you, boy. You're not taken already, are you? And there's a flashback of the zombie Lola, and she says, oh, Absalom is meant to be mine. And there's another flashback of Nami says, I've been thinking that you two are made for each other. I'll support you two with all I got. And Lola says, what? For real? And the scene changes. Then there's another flashback, and Lola says, I'll come to rescue you, my precious friend. And Nami yells out, Lola, and Lola gets blasted to hell with Absalom's bazooka. And Nami hugs the real Lola. She says, I'm so glad to see you again. And Lola says, you're special to me, Nami. You and I will be like sisters from now on. And Nami said, oh, Lola. Yeah, and Big Mom says, that day, if if she had simply listened to me and agreed to my marriage, I could have gained immense power. And she starts yelling out, if it weren't for $80 rebellion, I would have been able to crush Kaido, Red Hair, and even Whitebeard long ago. And by now, oh my gosh, I didn't think of Big Mom as a threat until now. And she says, I would have been Pirate King. And Nami's still very scared. And Big Mom said, Lola's friend, Nami. Huh? I'll definitely have you spell out her location later on. And Luffy says, what a boring story, Big Mom. And Luffy says, Lolo's the one who didn't want to marry. You're the one who has become Pirate King. If our promise from before is gone, I'll just pick a fight with you again. You're the one getting on Chicky just because you're a damn Yonkou. I'll definitely get Sanji back, and the one that'll win in the end is me. And Big Mom is very angry at this point. And the scene changes. Inside a guest room. And Sanji's holding himself. He's holding his head in, and Sanji is thinking to himself, "Please stay safe, guys. Don't do anything rash." And there's a scene changes, and somebody says, "It's an intruder." And one of the candy soldiers says, "Baron Tamago, it's a tiger meat." And Tamago says, "You mean jaguar?" And Tamago says, "Pedro, so you're really here." And Brooks said, and the scene changes, and Brooks says, "Well then, now that we're in Big Mom's smashing cancel, it's time for me to give a special live concert." And it turns out there'll be a solo counterattack coming up soon. And that is the end of One Piece for this week. So thank you, and have a good day.